This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Full Sail University. Welcome back to another episode of Rettinger's Rants. This is the show where I, John Rettinger, rant on something in the world of technology. I've been told I can have a short fuse and a lot of stuff tends to annoy me. And by reading the comments on technobuffalo.com, a lot of stuff annoys you too. Up this week in my sights is iOS 6 and iOS in general. It is getting crazy boring. Let's go ahead and start talking about it. From 2007 until early 2012, pretty much, I was a dedicated iPhone user. I used other phones in between. I had some flings with Android, I had some flings with Windows Phone, BlackBerry. That was until Jelly Bean and the Galaxy Nexus. iOS that I used back in 2007 looks almost identical to iOS that I see right now. Yes, they've added an app store, and I commend them for that. Yes, they've added ways to move applications around. You could add folders now. But the way the operating system looks and reacts has not changed at all. And I'm not talking about the functionality of the operating system. It's still a very functional OS. It looks very pretty, but damn is it getting boring. I have high hopes for iOS 6. They're going to revolutionize the way the OS looks, but I've played with iOS 6 beta. In fact, I've used iOS 6 beta. It's the same old thing. Yeah, it's got Passbook in there, and I'm sure that there'll be some sort of cool NFC capability that Apple will tout as magical, but really it's probably just going to be mobile payments and some sort of tap-to-share thing. Technology that we already have right now. Apple's hardware, I think, is incredible. I think their hardware is some of the best in the mobile marketplace, tablets and phones included. The software, though, is getting so incredibly stale. Look how Android. You look back at the original G1 and what Android looked like then without even a physical keyboard to what Android looks like now, and it is worlds apart. Every iteration of Android gets better and better. Now, I've knocked Android in the past for having so many upgrades throughout the year, but each upgrade adds new things, adds new features. Jelly Bean added tremendous Google Search, Google Now, Project Butter, and it just got better. And you can make the operating system look like anything you want. I don't do that much customization in Android, but I will say that you can get the phone to look any way you choose. There are a ton of skinning options. I'm not the biggest fan of all the skins, but a lot of people are, and you can find a skin that best suits your needs. And you don't have to go in and tweak, you don't have to root or hack. The perception of Android is only for power users, I think, is becoming less and less true. In iOS 6, they got rid of one of my favorite apps, and that is the YouTube app. I use the thing all the time on my iPad, and it's killed. Now, I'm sure Google is going to come up with something, and there'll be third-party YouTube applications, but I loved the way that looked. I was a big fan of Google Maps. That now has been X'd. Apple's Maps, I think, are kind of crappy. They don't always work very well. They don't have all the same points of interest that Google Maps had. I do commend Apple for putting in turn-by-turn navigations, but there were a ton of inexpensive or even free options that did that and still do that. I'm extremely disappointed with iOS 6. I'm disappointed with Apple. And this is the company that, as of this filming, is the most valuable company in the history of companies. Let that sink in. Most valuable company in the history of companies. They eclipsed Microsoft's value in 1999 at the height of the tech bubble, which is absolutely incredible. Lord knows they've got the resources. They keep putting out incredible hardware. Why can't the software get better? Why can't we have a little bit of choice, a little bit of customization? Even if it's extremely limited, let me do something with my operating system other than change the wallpaper. I don't want to have to jailbreak. I don't have to recommend jailbreaking to my audience. Google, Microsoft, and hopefully even RIM are pushing things forward with UI, like giving users the option to customize and get the experience that's just right for them. Apple is saying this experience is going to be right for you. I want a phone that's going to suit my needs. I don't want to have to change my needs to suit the phones. I'd love to hear what you guys think, whether you agree or disagree. I will say, though, that one of my favorite features of all mobile applications, though, is their application stores. And app development is becoming the next tech goldmine. Let me talk about our friends at Full Sail University. The mobile app industry is on fire right now, and Full Sail University's online mobile development bachelor's degree program can teach you the skills that you need to take advantage of all these emerging opportunities. In this degree, you learn both the programming and business side of mobile development, so you can start, concept, deploy, develop, and market applications from start to finish. You'll explore advanced programming languages, visual frameworks, usability principles, and app deployment for the iOS and Android operating systems. Yay! Throughout Full Sail's Project Launchbox program, students will receive a free MacBook Pro preloaded with industry software plus iOS Android devices. Courses are delivered through Full Sail's immersive online education program, which maximizes capabilities of the Mac, giving you a learning experience unlike any other. 15 billion mobile apps have been downloaded from the App Store, and Android market share is expected to grow by 600% by the end of 2012. If you're ready to master technology and software to complete this rapidly growing industry, visit fullsail.edu/technobuffalo to learn more. Again, check out fullsail.edu/technobuffalo to learn more. Do you guys agree, disagree with my iOS rant? I want to love iOS. I want to love the product, but Apple's making it really hard to do so. I don't consider myself, I hate the word, consider to be a fanboy of Apple or a fanboy of Android. I'm a fanboy of what's right for me at that time. What's right for me right now is Android. Crossing my fingers that Apple's gonna do something with the announcement of the iPhone 5, and maybe they got some tricks up their sleeve with iOS, because I'd love to go back. I'm John Rettinger. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.